Welcome to Council Action. My name is Elizabeth Kautz. Council Action is a summary of the Council's meeting on Tuesday, December 22nd, 2015. The meeting was called to order at 6:30 p.m. and we begin our meetings with a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. We then move on to our announcements, and we also had awards to be given on the night of the 22nd. Our upcoming meetings, council meetings, are scheduled for Tuesday, January 5th at 6:30 p.m. and Tuesday, January 19th at 6:30 p.m. We have work sessions scheduled for Tuesday, January 12th at 6:30 p.m. and Tuesday, January 29th at 8:30 a.m. Now, this is our all-day work session, and this meeting on Tuesday, January 29th at 8:30 a.m. will be at the Nicollet Inn, the Best Western, so it'll be in one of the conference rooms there. And then we move on to the Convention and Visitors Bureau's presentation of our Winter Holiday Lighting Award. And I'm going to suggest that you please, to get the full effect of the presentation, tune into the City Council meeting and hear the presentation of the awards and the residents who participated and see the pictures of the lighting of the different homes within our community. So please tune in and see the presentation of the Winter Holiday Lighting Awards. We then move on to citizens' comments, and no one appeared before the City Council to speak to any issues, and there were no emergency items to be added to the agenda. And then we move on to the consent agenda. The first item on the consent agenda, we approved all of the minutes of our past meetings. We approved claims listing, and we awarded the contract for the purchase of a replacement agenda management system, software, and online video streaming service with Novos Solutions. Now, this again is our effort to continue to be transparent and accountable and open so that you can view and see things that's been done in the past if you want to check in on it. This solution is going to help us to improve that particular function. D, we moved on and we approved the plans and specifications and authorized the advertisement for bids for the water utility meter replacement and advanced metering infrastructure system implementation project. We also approved the first year payment of a new 3-year Microsoft Enterprise Agreement, and we approved the annual renewal of the Enterprise Resource Management System Management Agreement. We also approved and authorized the project and ordered the request for a proposal for professional architectural design service for the facilities improvement project. And we approved a resolution for the 2016 pay plan and benefits for our non-union employees. We also approved and authorized the purchase for a fire station alerting voice license. And we approved the resolution amending policy number 5.120, water meter policy. We approved and authorized the purchase of road salt for 2016 winter season. And we approved and authorized the purchase of the road salt for 2016 winter season. And we approved the ordinance amending Title VII, Chapter 1, Section 2 of the City Code to clarify noise exemptions for public works. And we approved the application for GH Minnesota Properties, LLC for concept and development stage plan unit development to construct a new building for a landscape business with outdoor storage and rezoning from I-1 to Industrial Park to I-1 plan unit development for a land located southeast of the intersection of River Ridge Boulevard and Cliff Road West. We approved the planned unit development agreement, and we adopted the findings of fact and the ordinance. And that was the end of the consent agenda. We then move on to the regular agenda. And the first item on the regular agenda was a public hearing, and that was to approve the off-sale liquor license for Stone Lake 3 LLC doing business as MGM Wine and Spirits. That item was presented. The public hearing was open, no one spoke to the item, and the item was approved. The next item was a public hearing as well, and it was a resolution ordering the improvements and preparation of plans and specifications for DuPont 126 Cliff Road Street Improvement Project. That item was presented, the public hearing was opened and closed, and the item was approved. The other item was also a public hearing, item number 7, and that was a resolution to vacate a portion of the drainage and utility easement over Lot 1, Block 1, Cliff River Ridge. That item was presented, the public hearing was opened and closed, no one spoke to the item, and the item was approved. The next item was to approve the Planning Commission's 2016 work plan. That item was presented and approved. We also approved a wetland replacement plan for GH Minnesota properties located at southeast corner of Cliff Road and River Ridge Boulevard. And that was the end of the regular agenda, and there were no other items to come before the body. And there was one emergency item that was introduced, and that was to authorize the purchase of vehicles and equipment in accordance with the 2016 Vehicle Replacement Program. That item was approved. There were no other items to come before the City Council, and the meeting was then adjourned. I'd like to remind everyone that council action replays at 6 a.m. and noon, 6 p.m. and midnight. And City Council meetings replay at various times on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. And I encourage you to watch the following to see how you can view past meetings and current meetings via the internet at www.burnsville.org. I'm Elizabeth Couts, Mayor of the City of Burnsville. Thank you for joining me. Continue to make a difference.